as far as if one of them catches on fire. So if one of them catches on fire, then they'll have a couple seconds before they are burnt to a crisp and die.
Or if one of them is being attacked by one of those things, they have a certain amount of time before they'll be killed.
Before they're, fully eaten. So, they'll be put in the mouth and they're disabled, and they have, a couple of seconds before they're gone. Same with drowning.
And so the Pikmin are taking those little creatures back to the onion. The onion can use those as well as the pellets?
Yes, they can use the beast just as well as the pellets. I'm not sure exactly how that one works, but they can. I guess it's just
they both contain organic materials.
Yeah. I thought Almar really observed them doing that, and he's like, "Oh, that's weird. I'll put that in my computer."
Observe them doing what?
Putting the beast into the
machine,
the onion,
the onion machine. What's that glowing thing over there? See that on the right?
That? Oh yeah, the rainbow.
Yeah,
that's my ship.
So if you step there, it'll put you in your ship.
It'll let me, prompt me to go to my ship. It won't force me to.
Was there a 5 thing?
Oh, it actually won't. That's in the second one only. That's where they'll bring stuff then. Was there what?
I thought there was just a 5 lying on the ground there, but it turned out it had a bunch of Pikmin on the other side.
Yep.
I didn't see them pulling it.
So
you have a small army.
Small army of 50 Pikmin. And Pikmin 1 is a lot rougher than Pikmin 2. I'm gonna try.
Here, you need 1 Pikmin to have 50. There you go.
A couple of you guys to go pull that grass. Yeah, I know the advanced strat. Everybody go.
What is that? Are you turning them into flowered Pikmin?
Yes. Yellow nectar. Okay, so they do have mouths and they can eat. So I suppose nectar is one of the things they can eat, and I guess it makes them strong.
So they're a bit like birds,
I guess.
Except they're also part plant.
They're plantmen.
Plant bird.
Alright. So yeah, sadly I couldn't get the 5 in the middle there over to the freaking there's another part. So yeah, usually you want to go 1 part per day. And yeah, so I'm gonna get that.
I thought a flower Pikmin might have the strength of 2 or something. But
they move much quicker.
So they're just fast.
Yeah.
When you throw them, or just when they move?
They just about everything. They'll hit faster. I don't know if they do more damage. Oh, don't take a bite. All right, that's good.
So you killed him without losing a single one, it seems.
Yeah.
Up and there went his spirit.
Yep, that'll happen. I'm gonna have all these guys pick down this wall. Whoa. Well, I'm gonna save that big one, and we'll have to get that part back to the ship.
That's some sort of energy cell?
The fuel dynamo.
Of course.
An unlimited energy supply.
Perpetual motion, unlimited energy.
What could go wrong? It's the future times.
In this house, we obey the laws of thermodynamics.
Another big one in there. I don't like that.
It doesn't seem that there's an angle where you can just get around its side like you did last time either. Is there ever anything in those jars, or are those just habitats for beasts?
Those do actually have little rocks inside.
And those rocks can
You will see.
used?
You will see. That's just a spawning place for those rocks. I don't remember exactly how many spawn from it.
It takes 40. Huh.
Alright. A small squad of 8.
I could use that to pick up a bunch of the little one pieces.
Oh yeah. And if you're not careful, these guys, when you're attacking them, they'll scream and wake up their parents, which are the big ones.
So you had to kill them in one hit.
Yeah. Well, you can kill them quickly or in one hit.
Another onion.
Yay.
Why is it that an alien's presence prompted this onion to...
Yeah, what happened if one of these guys would have walked up and bumped into it? Would have sprouted the Pikmin and what, they would have eaten it?
That doesn't sound very evolutionarily bad.
Right as I'm picking the Pikmin.
Sun meter.
The sun meter. We got the eternal fuel dynamo and the sun meter. The sun meter.
Spacesuit damage meter, Pikmin gauges.
Pikmin fuel, blah, blah, blah. It's just now trying to teach the camera controls.
So a yellow one. How are they different?
They got big old ears.
Oh, well, yes, but what do they do differently?
So the yellow ones are probably the best. They fling much higher. Much higher. And they can utilize those rocks I was talking about.
How do they utilize those? Can they pick them up and throw them themselves, or?
Yes, they can pick up the rocks and throw them. And
so they're your ranged weapons?
Basically, yeah. Red ones, I don't remember. I thought each of them had different attack stats.
So is that red Pikmin going to take that back to the red onion?
Crap, he is. You're right. Yeah, it's in Pikmin 2, I think you can order them to go to certain onions.
Right now they don't assist one another.
Yeah. If you actually put like 2 yellows and 1 red on one, it will bring it to the yellow onion. It favors whichever one has more Pikmin.
The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few.
Yep. In Pikmin 3, they replaced everything with just 1 onion, which I thought was kind of dumb. I wasn't a fan of that.
How were you able to determine which?
There was just a UI.
Oh, I see. I figured they might change it somehow, like the resource things actually made the Pikmin of their color.
Yeah.
That would have been one way to go about that if you were going to do 1 onion. At least more interesting than a UI. So they like rocks.
Yep. I picked up some sort of particular stone.
Peculiar.
Peculiar? Alright, so you gotta be very careful with these things.
They did look as though they had lava in them.
Let's do that. That's not what I wanted him to throw.
Oh! It just wanted the resources.
It threw it at the flowers.
So they're a bit like bombs.
Oh, they are bombs. That's exactly what they are. Don't. Okay, alright, good. They do massive amounts of damage. Look at that.
2 shots.
2 shots. Oh my god, they threw it. That's awesome.
Has that ever happened before?
That has never happened to me. I've never had them do that.
Are they just as good at carrying as the other?
Yeah.
And you want them to go to the yellow.
Yeah, I want to produce a lot of yellow Pikmin. You can take these home. We got a lot of stuff to do, don't we?
Once you
Oh! What happened?
What happened?
Oh, crap. I think they encountered an enemy that ate about 10 of them. And I wasn't paying attention because I wasn't over
Was
yet.
there a beast over there?
Probably. Crap.
Where did it go?
They probably beat it up. Because remember, it might eat, 10 Pikmin, but by that time the others have caught on. I was wondering why it hadn't triggered the cutscene for when you get this item. And that would be why now, wouldn't it?
Now, wouldn't it?
Wouldn't it? Alright, so I want to get a lot of resources before the day's over. Which is not good.
Check bag. Open up.
Alright.
See, it's all locked.
Bristle back. Got 10 here? Yeah, perfect. Get this beast. Yeah. Alright, got the beast. I'm gonna get some more.
You have plenty in the ground here. You have a little patch, a little farm going.
There's 40 on that.
Maybe this is the way, some sort of advanced construction technique. They just put the little bell there with the tractor beam and program what they want it to build, and then it builds it.
Oh my gosh.
And if ever it's broken, you can just give it the materials it needs, and it will build it.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about it. It does it itself. So,
Nanites.
we got a bunch of yellow Pikmin. Like,
Your favorite.
It's not even my favorite. They're my favorite color, but they're also fantastic. They're not bringing that. This one
They just don't want it.
is just like, I don't want to help. It's not my color. It's not my tribe.
Are they ethnocentric?
That's a big word. I don't think they're racist, Greg. Okay. Too long yet.
So do we need bombs to destroy that larger wall?
Yeah, if you have a wall that's made out of stone, that can only be destroyed with the bomb rocks. Okay, so I want to get these guys.
The larger
I'm
tribe.
going to be cutting it really close because I didn't get that item on time, and I want to have them go over here.
Oh, that's right. Everything's time sensitive.
Yeah. Okay, you got that. I'm gonna go back over here.
Get some rocks. Throw them at the wall.
No, I'm gonna get all the yellow Pikmin I can. I haven't made it. Oh yeah, so I've hit over 100 Pikmin now.
And you can't have more than 100 following
Yeah.
you at any point in time?
Yeah, it's really useful for actually growing Pikmin, because if you have 100 out, you don't have to bother picking. They'll just go straight into the onion as fully grown Pikmin, which is, you know, doesn't make a lot of sense, but it's a thing.
So they can already pull themselves?
I guess. Yeah.
And at the end of the day, all of the Pikmin will go back into the onion, no matter
Any
what?
Pikmin in your party will go back to the onion. Any Pikmin not in your party and not generally close to an onion. If they're close enough to an onion, they'll go back inside. But if they're not, then they'll just die.
They'll just be left behind, gone.
Which is, you know, you get some stuck on the walls and stuff. It gets tricky. I think I had a couple playthroughs where I didn't lose a single one. Also, if you leave Pikmin over time, they will grow flowers without nectar.
Some of them just have buds.
Yeah, there's flower, bud, and leaf. Leaf being generally the worst. Well, flower being generally the highest.